In this particular video, or in this particular lecture, we'll see the components of ADSL. The first thing is ADSL modem. ADSL modem. We have to bring ADSL modem, premium. Next, the modem of the central office. Third, ADSL access multiplier, ADSL AM, ADSL access multiplier. Second, broadband access server. So broadband access server as well as splitter. These 5 things are the most important parameters to build ADSL. So inside the ADSL, so-called certain equipment or devices said to be ADSL, which must include those all items under it. So the first thing is ADSL modem. The second thing is the modem for the central office. Third, ADSL access multiplier. Fourth, broadband access server. Third, splitter. Splitter is nothing which is an electronic low-pass filter, which is a low-pass filter that separates the analog voice, from the data frequencies like DSL access multiplier. So this DSL AM indicates for DSL access multiplier. So this splitter is like in order to separate the low pass. I mean, it is a filter. It filters the analog voice from the DSL access multiplier. So these are the components. The other thing is the loop architecture, as you can see from the slide. So here we have internet. Look, this is internet. Here, internet. The next thing is ISP here. So ISP. Then ATM, or the internet network, which is a very important thing. We have to know that. So these things are connected here. So we have to connect these things. Again, we have to connect these things here, and then the ATM or Ethernet is coupled with the DSL access multiplier. So access multiplier is splitter. Splitter is like it is a low-pass filter in order to filter the analog from the ADSL, I mean DSL AM. So which is a filter. PSMTN, and this voice switch is coming to the splitter, which is under the central office here. So the first thing we have to know is internet is a very important thing. ISP, ATM, this asynchronous transfer mode, or the Ethernet network, and then so-called a digital access multiplier here. So splitter here. So here also digital subscriber line. So digital subscriber line, and this is a digital subscriber line access multiplier. So in between two splitter, let's say this is splitter 1 and this is splitter 2. This is splitter 2. So in between those splitter, we have a DSL. So we have to know these things. So in between two splitters, we need to have like DSL. So this DSL is in between two splitters. So splitter is like a low-pass filter in order to separate the voice, the analog voice, from the digital subscriber line access multiplier. So the other thing is this is connected with a telephone splitter. Each splitter is connected with a telephone line here. So you have to connect your telephone line through a wireless. And the other thing is ADSL. This is so-called asymmetric digital subscriber line modem. This is a modem. This is a modem. So ATUR modem is connected with your PC. This is because in a phone we use Wi-Fi. most of the time, but in a PC we need a connection. So for a broadbanding connection, case, we use like such kind of system. So here the basic thing or the basic architecture you can see from this particular slide is these are the three important things: DSLAM splitter, then ADSL modem, and so-called ATM. This ATM is the interlink between the ISP and the internet. So these are basically the architecture of the ADSL. The next thing is what the ADSL requires or its requirement. So the first thing is pole line. Pole line is very important for ADSL. Pole line, in order to connect the ADSL internet technology to your home, the first thing you have to do is a pole line. Pole line is activated by your phone company, or this is called asymmetric digital subscriber line. The second thing is filter will separate the phone signal from the internet signal. ADSL modem, subscription with ISP supporting ADSL. So how it works?